Met Police turn on Khan. This is a very murky story that of course is being ignored by the mainstream media because they don't want to publish anything that might make Labour look even worse than they already do. But Khan is now being accused of covering up the grooming gangs for years. It is alleged, I'm saying alleged because I can't prove it, that he saw and read the papers that said numerous and many grooming gangs were operating inside London. Every time somebody tried to mention it, Susan Hall for example, he acts like the smug, smarmy little dwarf that he is and calls her Islamophobic, or calls anybody else who brings up the issue of grooming gangs Islamophobic. But the Met Police, Mark Rowley, again, as much use as a chocolate fireguard, has now turned round and said that there are a very significant number of grooming gangs operating in London right now. It can't be because of conscience, because the Met have known about this for years. What it is that Khan's been busted now for covering this up, and they know full well that when people investigate Khan, as they should be doing, whether they are yet or not I don't know, but they should be, that paper trail will then lead back to the Met Police as well, especially its senior leadership, who have instructed, allegedly, its officers to turn a blind eye to these activities. In a bid to throw some red meat to people, to make people think that the Met are actually doing their jobs properly, they've now turned around and said they will no longer investigate non-crime hate incidents. However, people will still have them on their records. A non-crime on your criminal record. So nothing really has changed. But I think the Met and Khan are in big trouble here, and not enough is being made of this story. What we need is for politicians to actually, for once, do their jobs properly and make sure this is investigated, because Khan should have resigned years ago. And now we need him to finally resign because he is a disgusting little animal who doesn't care about the abuse of children, only cares about himself.